Well, if you're not breathless now, you will be in a minute. This tool I've got for you today is incredibly good if you've got a need for it. Well, you see, what's happening is, as I'm trying to learn to trade, I'm figuring out I need all these tools and things that might help or might not help somebody else. I'm putting it up here, so get ready for this one. Try and contain yourself if you can. Right, here we go. I've got a need for this. So what happens is, if you draw, I don't know, if you I've been looking at these supply and demand zones, you see. So if you say, for example, this is a, well that definitely is, isn't it? So this is what they call a supply zone there. See, I've draw that box in there, and the box just stays there. And you think to yourself, well, actually these zones, you will notice, this isn't a good one actually. I'm going to draw a proper one there. These zones are revisited time and time again as a general rule, and so it's worth knowing they exist. I mean, you can use this same thing if you draw support and resistance, whatever you do. Zones are zones at the end of the day. And what happens is, you draw them, and then as time goes by, your chart they just disappear into oblivion. So I've created this thing called a zone extender, and I'm using this as a back tester. You can see I'm just back testing it here. So what happens is, as this is trading away, speed it all up for you, and we'll just make a little zone there. Oh, look at that, it hit that one again and then pull back. You got the idea. Slow it down a bit. So this is what happens. You see, this is now a zone, isn't it? I'm not sure how accurate that zone is, but anyway, here's another one. Let's draw one down here. So these are zones. See how it extends them, and if you didn't have this zone extender tool, it wouldn't extend them. They'd just be stuck there. And then you can obviously change the colours of them if you felt the need at some point. Right, if you have to click right in the corners of these before you can do anything. And then we'll have a, what colour shall we have? Shall we have a blue one? I think we'll have blue. Righto. So that's the tool. That's what it does. And this will probably, if I just pause this again now, I don't know if I can scroll back too far. Yeah, let's put one here as well. A nice little one there. Some point in a million years' time that could get visualised. Let's just see if that's anywhere. There it is. See, so it's right up there. So in a million years' time, it might go there, and you think, oh crikey, that's that zone from the year blob or whatever. So you'd be able to, I don't know, maybe put a limit there anyway and just leave it never expiring. I don't know. But anyway, look, the idea is that this should help you in the future, quite possibly. Some people just trade the wicks. There you go, there's the wick. And as we do that, it goes again. Where did that wick go? Oh, see, it's overlapped here. There it is. It's right there. You see, that zone has been hit before. Obviously that's become clear, hasn't it? Anyway, look, here's the zone. Here's the thing, right? So the zone indicator is in my downloads, which you put in there. So for you to get it, you just need to file, open data folder. This is in another video. MQL4 indicators, and then you just drop it in there, which I've already done, as you can see. There's various other things in here, as you can see as well, but that's just me experimenting, and some of them don't work. The ones that are worth having, I'm putting up on YouTube for you. So once it's in there, you just right click, refresh it in your Explorer bar. So you'd right click and fresh in here, and then you'd have, oh god, I've got stuff in here, look, see, and then you just drop it into your chart. This is a back test, so I can't really do all that for you at the minute, but how useful is it that you can test these things while the markets are closed at the weekend by using the back tester and selecting indicator and then the drop down indicator. Alright, that's probably about all I've got for you, and the wife's been toying with getting a new car lately. So we're just off to the Maserati showroom. I'm sure she's going to want a funny colour. Perhaps it'll be purple.